our cooking show where we today will show you how a banana bread relates to our animal cell. Okay, first things first, we're going to be talking about our cell wall. This is the outermost part of our animal cell, and it is selectively permeable to ions and organic matter. So today, our cell wall is going to be played by this loaf pan right here. So our next organelle is going to be cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is this white part of the diagram here, and it is a jelly-like structure that houses the rest of the organelles.
In our banana bread, our cytoplasm is represented as a banana!
So our cytoplasm is being peeled. So you're going to need about 3 or 4 medium-sized ripe bananas. So the next step in this banana bread is to mush up these 4 bananas to create our jelly-like structure.
Getting pretty jelly-like.
So this is our jelly-like cytoplasm now. So this is going to be the house for the rest of our organelles. Our next organelle is the nuclear envelope, which is the outer darker ring here of this organelle on the diagram. So it is a porous membrane that allows the entrance of macromolecules into the nucleus. So in today's cooking lesson, the nuclear envelope will be the shell of an egg. So the organelles, for this recipe, we are going to need 2 eggs. Ooh. So we're going to go ahead and crack them into our bowl here. Ooh, look at that nice crack. Okay.
Within our nuclear envelope is the nucleus, which is the command center for the entire cell. And then within the nucleus is the nucleolus, which makes ribosomal subunits and later sends them out to form ribosomes. Our analogy for the nucleus and the nucleolus is the egg white is our nucleus and the yolk is the nucleolus.
So our next organelle is lysosomes, which are these orange ones here demonstrated on the diagram. So lysosomes their job is to digest the excess organic material and bacteria in the cell. So today in the cooking recipe, the lysosomes are going to be played by a 1/2 cup of milk. Beautiful. Perfect.
Next up is our smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and in our recipe that is demonstrated as butter because the smooth endoplasmic reticulum is responsible for the synthesis of lipids, detoxification of toxins. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum is also responsible for the metabolism of carbs.
The next organelle in our diagram would be this blue one down here, and that is the Golgi apparatus. So the Golgi apparatus is responsible for packaging and bundling macromolecules as they are synthesized in the cell.
Woo!
So today in the cooking recipe, the Golgi apparatus will be represented as cane sugar. So we're going to need 1 1/4 cup of sugar.
Woo!
Okay, and then a little bit of brown sugar to mix up the flavors here. So Allie, what's your favorite organelle?
Definitely the Golgi apparatus.
This is way too much sugar, but I mean, you can never be too sweet on this cooking show.
Next up is our cytoskeleton, which is kind of hard to see, but it's these little gray lines within the cytoplasm. And the cytoskeleton gives structure and support to the overall cell. And in our recipe, we will be using flour.
So Allie is pouring in the cytoskeleton.
Giving my structure to my bread.
So 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour are going into that here mixture.
Cytoskeleton secured.
Giving it some form. It's kind of getting thicker, as you guys can see. It'll be the perfect texture for our chocolate chip banana bread. Beautiful.
Next up is our rough endoplasmic reticulum. This is the part that is studded with ribosomes, so it is important for the processing and synthesis of proteins.
And today it'll be represented by baking soda.
Now we have our
Rough
baking
endoplasmic
soda. Next up is our mitochondria. This is otherwise known as the powerhouse of the cell.
So today, the mitochondria is going to be vanilla because it is a powerful flavor in banana bread. So we're just gonna put in a quick little teaspoon. So in our cooking show, that's a guesstimate of a capful. You'll probably smell very nice from
Like
this
a powerhouse.
Our next ingredient,
And last ingredient.
last organelle as well, would be ribosomes, which are these little green dots that are not only around it, but also on the endoplasmic reticulum. And they are the site of biological protein synthesis.
We are going to be using these as chocolate chips.
So our final ingredient is going to go ahead and go on in.
Look at those ribosomes.
And look at all them ribosomes. So they're free floating right now.
Great for cinnamon.
Yeah, a little bit of excess flavor.
We are now going to put in all of our organelles into our cell wall.
And so we're going to cook it at 350. Okay, so now you have yours about a little over, maybe 2/3 the way full. And you're going to stick it in the oven. To the oven for 1 hour. And so we pull it on out, and now we have a perfectly made animal cell.